the student union, grab some lunch, meet some friends, or get a little bit of advice.
My job consists of making sure our inventory is right, our ordering, customer service. We have plenty of merchandise on hand, and make sure we try to make as many people as we can happy.
But what's his favorite part about the job?
Getting to know people. I like to talk to people, see how they're doing, just to know people. I see most of all my students like they were my sons and daughters.
And what kind of advice does he give to his sons and daughters?
Well, just to be careful, to have fun right now while they're young. But once you get married, that all has to stop. Your whole lifestyle changes. You just can't be acting like a kid. Enjoy life right now to the fullest. And once you're ready to commit, that time it's over.
It seems there are only good things to be said about Joe Martinez.
Well, Joe is really an amazing person. My first summer here, I'd go by the store, the C store all the time and see him there. And he was very friendly, always saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" Always saying hi. And it's funny, I didn't know a lot of people's names, but I knew Joe's. Everybody knows Joe.
We knew him in the fight cats, but I never knew why. Now I know why. He's pretty cool. He's a really good friend.
But what is it about Joe that makes him such a memorable person? Students were willing to tell us that as well.
A friend of mine told me that she was stuck here on campus one day and he offered her a ride to her home because she was going to have to walk like 2 miles. And so he's very caring, and Joe is just a wonderful worker here, and I think he's just everyone's role model.
Yeah, she helped me out last semester. It was on vet days that I came to school because there was nobody here. And I didn't bring my wallet, so I couldn't ask my friends for money. And he offered to buy me some, which he did. Ever since then, he's been a good friend of mine.
The best advice that Joe gives to his kids is mainly pertaining to school.
And I do push the youngsters, though. I really do. And I tell them, I work long hours. I make good money. Company takes care of me very well. I can't complain on that part. But I tell them, don't be like me trying to work all that long hours to make decent money. But it's a good job. I got a very good job. I can't complain. But the educational part, nowadays you need it.
And even a man with a childhood like this.
Childhood was fun. I was born and raised in the King Ranch. My parents they gave me everything they could. No complaints.
Had some obstacles in his way to overcome to get to where he is now.
I came as a manager from another unit, and they didn't have a managerial position open for me. So they put me in the district. And to me, working back up again, with a new company was kind of hard. For 4 years, I washed dishes. I didn't mind. Got my foot inside the door, and I'm back to normal again. Back to the position I want to be at. So I'm pretty happy. I've been with this project for 11 years. It's a good company to work for.
In addition to this, he has also had to deal with the loss of his mother. He speaks of her fondly.
Oh no, we were tight. We were very tight. She was we only have one mother and one father, so try to be as close to them as you can. I feel a big void. Now that she's gone, but we continue going. Very open. Whatever was on her mind, she would tell you. She never held back. She's straight to the point. And that's the way I am. Straight to the point. I never held back. If I think you're wrong, I'm going to let you know. Making a mistake in life, I'm going to try to talk to you. Hey, you know what? You should go the better way. 172, young man.
And despite all this, he still has a very optimistic outlook on life.
I've been really blessed. My parents raised me right. I've been very, very fortunate. I have no complaints out of life. Just a regular Joe.